I'm Faizan Mustafa. I'm the VP of Information Technology at Aviatrix. Aviatrix is a pioneer in cloud networking and security space. Yeah, so one of the challenges that we were facing before Presents is our messaging was not standardized across the board. So every other presentation would follow a different theme. That was a challenge that we were trying to solve. And secondly, the time that it was requiring us to create those presentations, and that too not even in creating the content, but in terms of formatting and making sure that design is consistent with the brand identity. It was all a manual work, so we were spending a lot of time in creating those presentations. In some cases, for our marketing team, we were also going out and hiring some expensive design agencies to do the work for us. Our marketing team started using Presents. Everybody started noticing the improvement in terms of quality of messaging, the visual images, the design patterns that we were seeing, and then the interest kind of rose in the entire organization. We started receiving requests. You can say that it was a think big but start small kind of a story, where we started with one specific area, did a small POC with marketing, socialized the value of it to the entire organization, and then everybody just joined the bandwagon because they also wanted to avail the good features provided by Presents, especially the AI-powered features. I consider myself very fortunate that we have a CEO who already believes in the value of leveraging technology and innovation. And we were always on the lookout of various tools which can help us improve the effectiveness of our communication and business operations as well. And also, we also want to ensure that we follow a value innovation approach rather than technology innovation. And when we saw Presents, it immediately struck to us as a tool or a platform which can immediately improve our business communication, not just by improving the time that we invest in creating those presentations, but also in terms of brand identity and ensuring that we create all presentations according to the brand guidelines. When we started using Presents at a smaller scale, we saw tremendous benefit in terms of not only quality, but in terms of brand alignment and the time it was saving us for one specific team. And we thought it would be a great move if we just scale that up to the entire organization so that everybody can benefit, because presentation is something that every function is using internally as well as externally to communicate. And we saw an opportunity that by scaling the utilization of Presents all across Aviatrix, we are not only going to improve the overall quality of presentations coming out of Aviatrix, but also we will improve the decision making. Yeah, rollout was very straightforward, and I would like to thank the Presents team for making it easier for us. They help us train the users from different groups as well, and then they conducted regular office hours to make sure that each and every member of our team is cognizant of various features of Presents, because oftentimes what happens is that you implement a tool but you don't provide regular trainings and use cases. So they were able to provide training as well as help us implement different use cases when it comes to presentations. Well, there are many things that I love about Presents, but I would say overall, if you look at it, the amount of time saving that Presents has given us in terms of creation of these presentations, that is probably the most standout benefit that I've seen. One other thing that I really love is the fingerprint feature of Presents, where every user who is onboarded to the platform is able to create the fingerprints, and that to me is the secret sauce of effective communication. If you can identify, what are the likes and dislikes of your audience, and you're able to tailor your message according to those fingerprints, then it basically improves your chances exponentially of an effective communication with your audience. Yeah, so I would estimate that we have saved almost 50 to 60% time in presentations. As our users continue to be more experienced in using Presents, that percentage is going to go much higher. But even now at the start, I would say easily we have saved 50 to 60% time in terms of time that it used to take us to create presentations. what we see is that now when we present using a present, it's the message is accepted much more quickly as compared to before, where we were presenting using the same content, but the proper storyline and the empathy to the audience was not there. So overall, by improving the quality of presentations, by improving the storyline, by ensuring that message is tailored to the audience, we have improved the overall effectiveness of communication. So although we have not done any formal analysis of the cost saving, but just on a rough estimate, judging by how we are using presents, I can easily estimate that we would be saving about 50% in terms of the agency spend, because now our team members are much more empowered to create those quality presentations which are aligning to our brand guidelines. Yeah, I would definitely encourage all the business leaders to embrace innovation and try out presents, because we have experienced tremendous benefit in terms of our effectiveness of our business communication using presents. The time that it was able to save us, the brand identity that we were able to communicate in a consistent manner all across the board, and the cost saving that we have experienced. So because of all the good benefits that we have ourselves experienced, I would recommend all the business leaders to also try out presents. Transformative. I mean, it has really transformed the way in which we are conducting our business communications. It was not possible without presents, because we are now not only able to use the power of AI in terms of quickly generating presentations with the right context, tailored to the messages, but at the same time, the time that it was able to save us while creating those presentations. Yeah, so there are a lot of business leaders who would be in a similar situation as me, right? Because we are also at an inflection point where we are scaling very rapidly, and as you continue to grow your business, your top line goes up. At the same time, you don't want to increase the expense line with the same ratio as well, right? So you want to introduce innovation, you want to leverage the best in technology so that you continue to scale, but with efficiency and cost saving as well. And I feel that it is not only important for the business to operate profitably, but also you want to provide an unparalleled employee experience to your team members as well. So when they work, they have a better chance of success, because now you have sort of combined their brain power, their capability with the best in class technology. And with Presents, what we have seen is that we were able to give our high quality employees the best in technology, and we are already seeing exponential improvement in our communication because of all the good features that we have in Presents. So my message to all the business leaders is to try out Presents and see for yourself how effective business communication can be using Presents.